Well, I just filmed an entire video, 20 minutes backwards, so with the camera facing the wrong direction. Here we are again. Welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much to all the comments, all the lovely compliments, all the new subscribers. I thank you so much. And I do want to revisit confidence is sexy. I think it's really, really important to revisit that because confidence is sexy, but really, I think self-esteem is really important. It's probably the foundation and confidence rests on top. And I personally, my self-esteem hasn't always been great in my lifetime. My 20s, my confidence was my self-esteem was so very low, and it has taken me, until I'm 61, up to 61, to really have concrete foundational self-esteem. And a lot of that has come from just growing and from life, but also I work with a therapist, and I think it's really important. If you have any past trauma in your life, or you grew up with any kind of child abuse, or you grew up with any kind of, I know people that have had teachers that just humiliated and berated them, and it changes the trajectory of somebody's life. So if something like that has happened to you in your life, or anything that has been traumatic, get counseling. It is a gift. It is a gift that you give yourself. And I'm actually going to get my hair washed today. I can't wash my own hair with the glove. And by the way, I swear, this is what it looks like. I'm not trying to flip anybody off. Anyway, and for those who don't know, I had hand surgery, so it's the protective glove. Anyway, confidence is sexy, but you have to be the whole package. And you have to give yourself the whole package. You have to be compassionate towards yourself. You should be careful about speaking ill about yourself. I was with my dear friend last night, and we were walking, and she was saying something about being an idiot over something very trivial, like, oh, I don't even like to say it because I don't like to talk about myself in any way other than not positive, but I just speak well of myself. I said this in my last video. I love myself, and that is the truth. I love myself, and I am compassionate towards myself. And I think when we can be compassionate towards ourselves, we can be compassionate towards others and towards the earth. And humility is really important too. So always being very humble. On that note, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Excuse me for 1 second. I do want to address the spot on my face. I think it was Friday. Was it Friday? It must have been Friday or Thursday. I went and had old filler taken out from my tear troughs. So somebody asked me about Botox and filler. I have had Botox and filler. I don't have filler in any longer. I had it removed. And for me, filler really isn't a thing. I'm never gonna say I'm never gonna do, I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna do it. I'm not interested in filler. I do get a little Botox. I get some here and here, here, and right here. And this is what I think. Somebody could chime in and disagree. This is what I think. If you are over 50, I think the filler isn't as seamless looking. I think if you're over 50, your face has changed. Your face is changing. Your structure's changing. Look at how good that looks, by the way. I'm sorry. Amazing. But your structure changes, you lose fat. And I know someone's gonna say, yeah, but isn't putting filler in your face adding fat to your face? In a way, yes. In a way, no. If you have thinner skin, if you're somebody who's quite thin-skinned, and you're thin in general, just your composition is thin, you're gonna see that filler resting on the top of your face. It's gonna look lumpy and bumpy. So I think if you are under 50, filler, if you want to do it, go do it. Botox, I say do it. I do Botox here, here, and here, as I said. And by the way, people can be really aggressively negative about Botox. Botox is a wonderful drug, and it's a life-saving drug for a lot of people. It isn't just for the beauty industry. It's for people who sweat and can't control their perspiration and their hands are sweaty. It will stop that. It stops incontinence. It's actually beneficial for some women to get for orgasmic pleasure. It's used for a variety of things. It isn't just for the beauty industry, and people will get all like, oh my God, I can't believe she uses Botox, blah. And it's like, okay, well, what does that mean exactly? What are you really saying? Anyway, no judgment, girl. You do, or guy, you do what you want. You be you. Always remember though, too much is too much. So stop at some point. I also would say if you are over 50 and you don't feel on the outside when you look at yourself the way you feel on the inside, and you want to have a little something done to yourself, there's so many amazing plastic surgeons and so many amazing or less invasive ways to do plastic surgery today. Just do your research and make sure that you know what you're getting into and follow protocol. If you have something done and they tell you you can't lift anything, you can't perspire, you can't, there's a bug in here. You need to follow protocol. You're going to get the best outcome from that. I just took off a pair of shoes I wanted to show you guys. Oh, okay, so here's something else. Okay, so one other thing I'm noticing right here, something is starting to happen on my chin. The only thing that's new in my repertoire is the Theragun, which I've been using to, not the Theragun, the TheraFace, which I've been using to cleanse my face with at night. And I do wash this every time I use it. I don't generally use tools to cleanse my skin with. I usually just use my hands. I am gonna stop using this. So this is just a note to you as well. If you are using something new and your skin becomes irritated, so this can also happen very easily by using vitamin C. So I use vitamin C periodically, and sometimes when my clients use vitamin C, I'll maybe get a phone call saying that there's reddening around the nose, right in the corners of the mouth, very similar to this. If you're using something new and you're starting to notice a little red patch, you need to stop using it. You need to discontinue use. So I'm gonna discontinue use of my TheraFace, and I'm gonna discontinue use of my Aven water. I've used the Aven water intermittently over the years, but it's quite possible that it's gone off, although it is pressurized, so I would doubt it, but I'm gonna stop anyway. I wanna show you these shoes I got, you guys. I love wearing heels. I'm not gonna repeat my story that I just repeated, that I just told this whole story only to find out that my camera was backwards. I had a foot injury years ago. You've heard me say that, and I have not been able to wear high heels. And frankly, we were all indoors for years. So for almost 4 years, 3.5 years. So I didn't wear high heels because of that as well. But I did wear a lot of flat shoes, and I did wear Birkenstocks, which changed the way your feet, I'm gonna reach down and get these shoes. Change the way your feet kind of spreads your toes out. Anyway, so it makes other shoes uncomfortable to get into. I love wearing high heels. I love the way my body feels in high heels. I love the way my back feels in high heels. I was watching Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanks. She has a new brand that she has created. Come in here and let the people see you. Stop hiding in the shadows. Come, my beauty. Gigi's hiding in the shadows. I think she wants me to play with her. Anyway, Sarah Blakely has a new project she's working on, and it's called SNEEXS. It is a tennis shoe and a high heel in one. I'm gonna put this on and let you guys see this, but first I wanted to show you these other shoes. Sorry, my head is out of the picture, but I wanna show you these other shoes that I have been, I'm not wearing them because it's winter here in the Northwest, in the Northwest, it's winter. So I got them for spring, summer, but I wanna show you these anyway. And then I'm gonna put the Sarah Blakely's on. Okay, stay with me. So these are vintage Pradas. And see the heel. Oops, sorry about that. See the heel. And they're beautiful little T-straps. They are high. I also want to show you this skirt. So I'm just gonna come out of the frame for a second. I want to show you this skirt that I just got too. I thought I would wear these shoes with this Prada skirt. I freaking love this skirt. It's a size 6. I think I would do better to have a size 8. It does fit. It's really hard for me to know with the glove, with the lack of mobility. I got the skirt on, I can get the skirt on, but I don't know. I think I want to get a size 8, possibly if I can find it. I love it though. I think it's so beautiful. I think it's gonna be so beautiful for early spring. And then I love these shoes so much. Okay, let me put these Sarah Blakely's on. It takes me a minute. Everything takes just a little bit longer with the hand situation, but I want to show you these shoes. Yeah, so there was the question about Botox and fillers. I do laser, just as a side note. I do laser once, sometimes twice a year, and I get what's called BBL. So by the way, you just slide it on. I get BBL, not butt lift, not Brazilian butt lift, but BBL laser. And it just takes off all the old, like all the summer skin and any darkening of the skin, pigment. I don't really have melasma, but I do get pigmented. There's no question, especially if I've been out walking my dog, which I do every single day. Okay, hold on, let me get this on. Okay, I want to show you guys these shoes. They're not attractive, but I love them and I can wear them, and it all has everything to do with the balance of, oh, by the way, I want to show you this too. The reason why I can wear these Pradas is because of the platform. So the heel and the platform make it so that my foot doesn't have to go like this, go like that. Okay, I'm gonna show you these shoes. They're not attractive, but I think with a cute white t-shirt and jeans and maybe like a black blazer jacket, I think it could look okay. Okay, so check these out. Okay, not sure where it is that you're able to see. I hope you can see these though. Hold on. Ta-da, ta-da. They're very bulbous in the front. Like when I look down on them, but that's so that your feet can spread out, your toes can spread out. I don't know, I actually think I like them. They're really comfortable and warm. And I also love that the bottoms of them feel secure. Like I don't feel like I'm gonna wipe out, like slip. Sometimes you can feel like you're gonna slip. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys my lipstick. I already did it earlier when the camera was facing the opposite direction. I did it. I have been using, I've used this for years. I think I've already talked about this with you guys numerous times. I've used it for years. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. I don't know why I'm flicking my wrist. I'm gonna do it on this hand. Iconic Nude, like so. And then I've been using Prada 159, which is just a very simple nude slash pink. I don't know, here, let me see, watch. See, I think it actually looks good up against the black glove. Okay, and then I've been putting on, actually I'm almost done with that tube, miraculous. I've been using U Beauty Tulle, T-U-L-L-E, Tulle, lip gloss on top, because my lips get really chapped. That's it. That's all I got for you. The holiday is right around the corner. I don't know if I've already said this. I know I said it when I taped my last video. Be compassionate towards yourself. Be compassionate towards others. Be helpful where you can. If you know someone is lonely or you think somebody might be lonely, reach out. And I think in my next video, you let me know if you want to hear this or not. I was going to talk about 2025 and what I want to do, see, be, think about, feel. So not resolutions, but just thoughts for 2025. Maybe resolutions are my thoughts on resolutions, my thoughts on manifestation. What am I moving towards? What am I leaving behind? We can talk about that if you want to. This is the season where we start to think about those things. I'm trying to look around here to see if there's anything else I want to talk about. I have had a lot of people ask me about my elixir, my skincare line. We've talked about this before. I work for myself, I work by myself, and I make in small productions so that everything is very, very, very fresh. And actually a friend of mine just left her job and has some time, and so maybe she can help me produce more. So maybe I will add it to my YouTube at some point for you guys to have a look at. The only thing I would put on there is my elixir. I wouldn't put on my creams. They're a lot more complex to produce, and I don't like to produce anything that I feel could be sitting around. Like food, you know, it's food for your skin. Anyway, I really freaking hope this video turned out, and I thank you so much for watching, and take very good care. Okay, bye-bye.